We're going to pick 3 of those picture cards, but 3 different ones haven't seen before. We have a red flower, and then we have a bike, lime green with black tires, dark green seat and handles. And then the third one is half of an orange that you would eat. Let's take one of those 3 and put it in your screen. It could be the red flower, the orange, or the green bicycle. So be in your sensing side, be in the feeling side, feel good. We say even smile helps. People get very intellectual and serious. You don't see them smiling too much. But when they say something funny, which is not logical, then that breaks all that heavy-duty intellect. It puts us in our right brain. And of course, when you smile and laugh, you will see with your mind sight. Which one of the 3 is it? And if you feel pressure, that is a left brain thing.
The flower.
It is the flower. Very good. If you're feeling pressure at all, you're not in your right brain. If you're in your right brain, it doesn't care about things like that at all. I'm going to add, I'm just looking for something that's different here. It's a gray elephant. The inside of his big ears are pink. We're going to add something else in. This is just to make it different today. That is the black and white cow, the Holstein cow. And we've got the green bike. It's 2 different colors of green. We've got the gray elephant, the red flower, and the orange. We've got the 5 cards, Rob. I'm going to shuffle them. Could be any one of the newer cards. It could be one of the older cards. Could be anything. I have one. I put the others down. And here we go. It's in your screen. You can say, I don't care, and you can laugh because it's something that helps you. When you voice that out, that is your left brain letting go. When you say, I really don't care. You might fight with yourself and say, but I do care. That's your left brain kicking in and trying to make you feel guilty. If you truly say you don't care and you don't care, then you can be totally in your right brain.
I don't care.
Okay, this is something new we're doing today. We're going to progressively add more of these images in. We're making it super difficult. Mindsight doesn't care though. Honestly, the Mindsight, honestly, it doesn't matter whether you have 1 in the screen from 1 or 1 from 100. It really doesn't matter.
Oh, I know.
Now, the intellectual brain will tell you, oh, he's making it harder and harder and harder. But in reality, it doesn't.
Until just now, I didn't get any idea. And now I see half of an orange, yes.
Yes, and that's correct, Rob. So very good. Adding in a big green leaf, one kind of oval, and then it sort of comes to the point at the top of the oval. Now, it is green, and so is the bike, but the bike has a very different shape to it. The bike has like little sticks and circles. Green leaf is one solid leaf. I'm going to show it in the screen. There's the leaf, Rob. Pretend to see it and see the word itself, L-E-A-F, leaf.
Leaf, green leaf.
Yeah, now I'm going to shuffle them. I reach into the middle, I grab one. Remember, it could be the same or different because it's totally random. It's in your screen. If you saw something right away, go ahead and tell me.
Oh, right away I saw again the orange.
And you're absolutely right. It is. Very good, Rob. Very, 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 very good. Excellent.
The first thing was the color.
Yeah.
And again, I saw the same shape.
And you know, it's interesting. This tells me that you are letting go of your intellectual brain.
I'm training to that.
Yes, because, you know, when I worked with Wendy, when the same card comes up again in a row like that, the first thing the intellectual brain says, oh, come on, it's not the same one again. Like, don't be silly, Rob. It's going to be something different. And then the intellectual brain steps all over the right brain, you see. But in your case, you were listening to your right brain. Very good, Rob. Let's add yet another card. It's a goat. It's a dark brown goat, and he has lighter brown legs. You could confuse the goat for the cow, except that the cow is black and white. It's got black and white blotches on it, as if somebody threw ink on it. This goat is all brown, except for his legs are a lighter brown, more of a tan color. Now I'm going to add one more in. Remember, the more difficult we make it, the Mindsight seems to like it. It's one of the hats they would wear in 1910s, 20s. The men would wear these top hats. They're very tall. And this one has a brim on it, and it has a red band just above the brim. I'm going to shuffle them. You tell me when to stop, Rob, and I'll pick the top one.
Stop.
Okay, it's in your screen. We have 8 cards. All you have to do is describe what your Mindsight is giving you, and I can even help you out. One time we had Claudia in her right brain so deep, she couldn't even tell me what the name of the thing that she was seeing was. She could describe it, but she could not access her left brain. I had to tell her what it was, and when I told her, she was just amazed that how could she not remember what this is called? She was totally in her right brain, Rod, so it all made sense. If you're deep in your right brain and you cannot access the name of an image, just describe the image that you're seeing, and I will help you out.
The last few seconds, I saw a lot of letters, and one is remaining, and it's a T.
You know what that would be then? If there's a lot of letters, the one card that has a lot of letters on it is elephant, and that word has a T in it, and the elephant is the card that's on your screen. Very good, Rob. Give yourself a pat on the back. That's the only one that has a lot of letters and a T. So you have to be kind to yourself and allow that was your Mindsight. This is a pair of red pants. Now, it's different from the red flower. It's the same red, except the flower has all the petals, and it's got a rounded shape with the stem on the bottom. I have that most recent card in your screen. It is the ring. It says R-I-N-G, and it is a gray, silvery, white ring, very large one with a big diamond on the top. And the diamond also is kind of a white, silvery gray. I found a card. We've used this card before. It's those purple grapes, Rob. And it's very unique from any of the other cards. There's no purple cards. I'll show it on the screen. So that's 11 cards we're at now. This is something very new that we've done. And I'm shuffling the cards. I'm grabbing the middle card, and I'm putting it in your screen. So we have the orange, the black and white cow, the black hat with the red band, we have the gray elephant with the pink ear, we have the red pants, we have the green bike with the black tires, we have the brown goat with the tan legs, we have the silvery gray ring, diamond ring with the silvery gray white diamond on it that's big. We have the red flower with the green stem and the 2 little leaves. We have the big leaf that's green, and we have the purpley colored grape. So it could be any one of those cards, Rob. That's 11 cards. But more importantly, just report what you're seeing. Don't worry about trying to compare against what you know. Just report what you're seeing, and I can help make the connection. Because if you go with a library of known cards, that's kind of in your left brain. So it's easier if you just report what you're seeing, and I can make the connection for you. Unless you actually see the full image and it becomes obvious to you, that's okay. Report what you're seeing.
So, right away, the grapes.
Yes, it is the grapes. Very good, Rob.
It came suddenly.
The card is called Square. It's a blue square that's solid, Rob. I'm going to put it into the pile. We now have 12 cards, and I'm going to shuffle them, grabbing it from the bottom, and I'm going to show you in the screen. You may have got it the second I grabbed it or showed it. What appears in your screen in the here and the now? Tapping the card. Here is the word at the top. Here is the image. I'm tapping the card, I'm moving it. As you move your head around, allow your Mindsight to passively pick it up. So be a passive observer. When we feel what it's like to see with your Mindsight, and you have already seen many times, what image appears this time? So what I'm showing you in your screen in the here and now, Rob.
I want to try to describe what appears. An A which can make me think of a hat.
It is the hat, Rob. Very good. Okay, now this one is the cellular telephone, Rob. It's a grayish colored phone. White is the screen with the keypad, just a grid of buttons. So we've got Lucky 13 cards, Rob. Shuffling the cards like a deck of cards, and I'm going to grab the bottom one. I'm taking the card that was picked, and I'm putting it in your screen, Rob. It's one of the 13 cards. Look for a color or colors. Generally, all these images have one main color, and some have secondary smaller colors, but there's usually one predominant color. They all have a unique shape to them, and they all have a unique combination of letters which make up the word. I'm showing the word in the top.
When you spoke about colors, suddenly I saw blue, and I said the blue square.
And Rob, we're going to end this session on great success here. Is the blue square?
Oh.
Very, very good. And that's out of 13 cards. Well done. And
I am moved.
this is our last exercise. It had the most cards of all. Rob, give yourself a pat on the back for this one. Very good.
Thank you, Rob, to allow me to live such experiences.
It's my pleasure, and I want this for you as much as you want it yourself, Rob.